So I know I said I wasn't gonna come on here looking crazy no more, but I just got off work and I just wanted to share this message. I just wanted to say that you do not have to hold space for other people's bull crap, right? I ain't gonna say it like that. Like, I'd rather say it in a better way. Like, you don't have to hold space for people who did not, you know what I'm saying, hold space for you, right? It's not about being petty. It's not about like, oh, if they don't do this for me, then I'm not gonna do this for them. No, it's not about that at all. It's like if you didn't have the decency to pull me aside and have a conversation with me to begin with, don't after I call out your bull crap, try to have a conversation with me now because you didn't respect me enough to begin with. You didn't respect me enough in the first place to hold a conversation. Now that you feel like your ass is on the line, you want to hold a conversation. Now you want to give the respect. And it's like the respect should have been there from the beginning because, you know, I never gave you, especially if you never gave somebody, if you never was disrespectful towards somebody, if you always gave them respect to begin with, if you are respectful to somebody else and they don't give you that respect back, and then you take action to demand your respect, right? You don't have to hold space for these little sidebar conversations. It's like, no, I said what I said. Okay, so obviously I'm talking about work. I'm talking because I just got off work. So in regards to work, you know, this heater. Anyways, in regards to work, you know, the woman didn't have the decency. Look at that lotion all in between my thing. Because I wasn't gonna have ashy hands. But she didn't have the decency to, you know what I'm saying, have a conversation with me first, right? Instead, what she thought she was going to do is just play me in a sense, right? Treat me like a slave. You know what I'm saying? Literally try to treat me like a slave. And when I first got the job, she said, what is the most important thing to you? I said, fairness. Be fair, right? You know, just be fair. And so now it's a situation where you aren't being fair. It's clear that you're not being fair. And I call you out on it, right? I'm very professional in the way that I speak to these people. And so the fact that nobody responded is telling in itself. But I came here to tell y'all, not to tell y'all no story, but to tell y'all you don't have to hold space for people who don't hold space for you. You don't owe that to them. They like to say, oh, do unto others as they will do unto others as you will want them to do unto you. I feel like that particular quote from the Bible is so weaponized. It is so weaponized. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Yeah, that means to be kind to people naturally, like, you know, in the first place, to respect others in the first place, to, you know, do good unto others in the first place. That does not mean that when they play you, instead of playing them back, I ain't gonna say playing them back because I ain't in no tit for tat kind of thing. It's more so like you didn't have the respect. You didn't give me the respect. So why do I owe you that courtesy? Right? I understand giving people chances, right? Some people deserve a second chance or a chance after a chance after a chance, right? However, you have to recognize when there are people who do not deserve another chance, because if you give them another opportunity, it's just another window for them to say, oh, dang, I did this to them and they still gave me another chance. Oh, hell yeah, I'm really finna play their ass now. That's all they do. They see it as an opportunity to further their agenda, right? They just take advantage of it, right? They don't appreciate the second chance. It's not like a person, and you can tell the type of people you like, man, I think that was just misunderstanding. And that's the thing about it. I literally was giving these people the benefit of doubt. You know what I'm saying like, oh man, maybe she's misunderstood, or, you know, all that kind of stuff. I am thoroughly communicating with them. The only time I didn't communicate with these folks was in regards to when my son got sick recently. And I just feel like I don't feel like giving y'all no play-by-play. Just write me up and I'll sign the paper. You get what I'm saying? I say all this to say, yes, do good to begin with. However, you do not owe people time and space to explain themselves when they could have came correct in the first place, right? You could have came at me with a conversation to begin with, but you chose not to, right? You instead decided to go the route that you went, and now you want me to afford you courtesies that you didn't afford me, right? You see how that works? It's not about somebody being petty. It's literally like sometimes that's just karma, right? Sometimes people get karma and you don't see that karma. That's okay. You ain't gotta witness everybody's karma, right? But then sometimes God uses you to be the karma for other people, right? To teach them a lesson. Give respect and you'll get respect. Okay? I feel like I just said like 3 different messages in this life message just now. But the main thing I want to say is that you do not owe people what they did not afford you. That's it. That's all. That's my message on today. Love y'all. I'm going to say it again. You do not owe people what they did not afford you.